A very good morning to all the students of class 6. Dear student, today we will study the second chapter of social science named as the earliest society. So, dear student, we will study this chapter from the book Our Land, Our World. Very first, you should know what are the learning objectives of this chapter. Let's understand what are the learning objectives of this chapter. As you can see in my screen also. So, first learning objective of this chapter to know about the Paleolithic or the Old Stone Age. Secondly, we will discuss about life of primitive men. Thirdly, we will discuss about tools and weapons of Paleolithic age or the Old Stone Age. Next, we will study the discovery of fire. How is discovery of fire happened? And next, we will discuss about the Paleolithic art. And lastly, we will discuss about religion of Paleolithic men. So, dear student, let's begin with the chapter 2nd. Let's understand what is the earliest society. So, dear student, as I am sharing my book with you, which will help you to understand chapter more clearly. So, dear student, let's begin with the significant terms of this chapter. The very first, we will discuss significant terms. So, the first significant term is Paleolithic age. What is Paleolithic age? This is very important that you should know. So, the early Stone Age, when men lived by hunting and gathering, is called Paleolithic age. The second important term is flint. What is flint? A hard steel grey stone is called flint. Number 3 significant term is anthropologist. So what is anthropologist? The scientist who studies the origin and development of human beings is called anthropologist. So these three important terms will study in the chapter also. So this is the pictorial part of evolution of men. Dear student, the primitive man is supposed to have evolved from the apes. He learned to walk on two legs and perform various types of work with his arm. This is the picture of primitive man. He evolved various tools and weapons to against wild animals and hostile environment. He used his brain to improve his living condition. Let's move ahead. So the early men did not know how to produce his food. He wandered in groups in search of food and shelter. It was the beginning of earliest society. A group generally consisted of few men and women and children who stayed together for their safety and survival. Man has passed through various stages of development which can be judged from the evolution of his tools and implementations. Anthropologists, on the basis of tools and implements, have divided Stone Age into three stages. So, dear student, this is very important question which you should know. In how many stage is Stone Age is divided? So, and according to anthropologists, they divided Stone Age into three ages. Number one, so I'm removing it. Let's discuss that three stages. Number one, Paleolithic age. Number two, as I'm again highlighting it because this is very important. Number 1, Paleolithic age. Number 2, Mesolithic age. And number 3, Neolithic age. These three ages are of stone ages, which is divided by anthropologists. So, dear student, let's move ahead. The Paleolithic age or the old stone age. So, dear student, let's understand the Paleolithic or the Old Stone Age. The Paleolithic or Old Stone Age began around 5 lakhs BC and continued up to 1000 BC. In this period, the early men used to crude tools made of stones. In India, such stone tools have been discovered at the following main sites. So ऐसे tools कहाँ मिलते हैं? Let's discuss it. The Sohan Valley, which is tributary of Indus River. The Upper Jhelum Valley, the Shimla Hills, Sirsa Beach, and Banaganga Valleys. Ganga Valleys. Nirvasa and Paravas Valley, the tributaries of Narmada River. Narmada Valley, Tapi Valley, and Godavari Valley, Malaprabha, and Ghatprabha Valley, which is again tributaries of Krishna River. Chambal Valleys, Balan Valley, and Tini Valleys, and other places in Tamil Nadu. The next one is the Mesolithic or Middle Age, Stone Age, are also known as Microlithic Age, which is 10,000 or 8,000 BC. 10,000 to 8,000 BC was a period of transition between the Paleolithic and the Neolithic age. So basically, this is again very important question. What is the time period of transition between Paleolithic and Neolithic age? So the answer is 10,000 to 8,000 BC. The Neolithic age or the New Stone Age began around 8,000 BC. Again, this is very important question. When is Neolithic age begins? So the answer is the Neolithic age or the New Stone Age begins around 8,000 BC. Let's move ahead to understand chapter more clearly. So, dear student, let's discuss life of primitive men. So, the primitive men lived by hunting and food gathering. He wandered in search of game and food. He preyed on wild animals and collected edible plants, roots, fruits, and berries from the jungle. He used stone tools for hunting animals, chopping meat, cutting wood, and digging roots and tubers. He consumed raw flesh of animals, bird, and fish. He supplemented his food from forest products. He also caught fish from streams. Thus, he was totally dependent on the nature for his survival. So, जो पुराने टाइम के लोग थे वो कंप्लीटली अपने खाने के लिए किस पे डिपेंडेंट थे? नेचर पे डिपेंड थे. हंटिंग करते थे, जानवरों को मारते थे, फ्रूट्स का यूज करते थे एंड ये सारा लाइफ ऑफ पुराने टाइम के लोगों का की दिनचर्या होती थी. एज यू कैन सी इन माय स्क्रीन द फर्स्ट पिक्चर अर्ली मैन एज फूड गैदरर. The second picture is, you can see in my screen, early man as a hunter. And the third picture, which predicts shelter of early men. So these are three important parts or lifestyle of primitive men. So to protect himself from rain and cold, the early men wore skins of animals or bark of trees. Yes, student, again this is very important question. How the primitive man protect himself from cold and rain? So the answer is To protect himself from cold and rain, the early men wore skins of animals or barks of trees. To protect himself from the vagaries of weather and wild animals, he took shelter in cave or thick trees. So these are the some standards or lifestyle of primitive men. So let's discuss their tools and weapons of primitive age. So let's understand tool and weapons. Dear student, the primitive man was weaker than ferocious wild animals. Being a pair of them, he lived in groups. He began to make tools and weapons to use against his enemies and to obtain his food. जब वो जंगलों में रहते थे तो वाइल्ड एनिमल से बचने के लिए ग्रुप्स में रहते थे और अपना फूड लेने के लिए वो शार्प ऑब्जेक्ट्स का और अपने एनिमीज से बचने के लिए शार्प ऑब्जेक्ट्स का यूज करते थे. He used natural objects like sharp pieces of wood, branches of tree and stones to kill his enemies. The flint, which we have already discussed, a very sharp tool, a steel grey stone was hard enough to chip off and produce sharp edges. The stone weapons included wood axes, spears, knives, hammers, and digging tools. These weapons and tools serve many purposes, including cutting, killing the animals, and removing their skin, digging the earth. Such implements have been found along the river beds in the Shivalik foothills of Himalayas, Punch and Jammu and Deccan plateaus. So this is all about tools and weapons. Let's understand how they discovered fire. So how they discover fire? Let's understand. Towards the end of Paleolithic age, men discovered fire, which brought a revolutionary change in his life. He began using fire to keep himself warm, to get light in his dark cave, to scare away wild animals, and to roast his food. So these are some advantage of fire. They can cook, they can save themselves from wild animals, and they can roast their foods. So this is the pictorial part how they discover fire. They scrub two stones and find उसमें से आग निकली and जो सूखी झाड़ियों में लग गई. So in this way they discover fire. So let's understand the next one, which is Paleolithic art. So let's understand the Paleolithic arts. In the early stages of the development, men lived in caves. He started drawing rough figures on the walls and ceiling of the caves. He painted pictures of wild animals, as you can see in the pictorial part of cave painting. Such drawings have been found in the Bhimbetka caves near Bhopal in India. So, dear student, this is very important question where we found the Paleolithic art in India. So, we found Paleolithic parts in Bhopal. Men carved these figures on his tool also. His ornaments or he made ornaments from bones, ivory and beautiful stones. These pieces of art depicts the custom, rites and the aesthetic sense of the early men. So this is all about the Paleolithic art. How they draw painting? They mostly draw animals painting in their drawing. So let's understand the religion of Paleolithic men. So let's understand the reason of the Paleolithic men. So the primitive man was exposed to the vagaries of weather and nature. He was scared of disease and epidemics. He strongly believed that every object of nature had a spirit, like stone and many other things. Out of fear, he began worshipping nature and appeasing these spirits. So, there are some features of the beliefs of Paleolithic men are mentioned below. So, number one, he worshipped his ancestors after their death. अपने पूर्वजों का उनके मरने के बाद पूजा करते थे. He burned the dead along with his tools and animals, for he believed that the dead soul would need those articles in the next world. Number three, he was afraid of lightning and thunder and believed that these phenomena were expression of the divine anger. बारिश होती थी, लाइटनिंग होती थी, थंडर्स होती थी, तो उनका मानना था कि ये एक नेचर की का गुस्सा है जो हम पे आता है. तो वो उससे भी बचने के लिए पूजा करते थे. He believed in a मैजिकल पावर्स पे बिलीव करते थे. So this is all about the second chapter. Dear student, we will study the third chapter in our next class. This is all about the earliest societies. Thank you.